All right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the little like button as you come on in. We're going to do some cooking today. You know what I mean? Nothing but truth. This is the only truth zone over here, man. Ain't no simping, ain't no capping, ain't no lies. We're going to tell you like it is over here, man. Congratulations to Sean Diddy, P. Diddy Combs, man. Congratulations to that brother for beating the feds, you know what I'm saying? They had a bunch of trumped up charges. This is much to do about nothing. They overcharged that brother like they always do, black men. Like I tried to explain to y'all, they overcharged this man. This was a simple domestic violence or simple prostitution case. Instead, they tried everything they could to make you believe this man was John Gotti, Sammy the Bull Gravano, the Boston Strangler, and the Loch Ness Monster, all wrapped into one. You know what I'm saying? Shaz, he's not facing 20 years. The 2 counts of transportation and prostitution, Diddy is not getting that. I don't know. Have you ever seen anybody with those charges get that much time? People get charged. People get convicted of that every day. That's the typical trick. The typical John that's cheating on his wife and get caught going to Vegas with a 304. Diddy is not finna get all that. He finna get some probation and time served, or at the most a couple of years. At the most, no, ma'am. Let me explain. You say I just Googled it. Okay, forget Google. I don't care what Google say. Let me explain to you. He's facing that. That's the maximum charges. Okay, just like when I was going to court, when I was facing charges, the all my charges total was 120 years, but I wasn't going to get 120 years. Realistically, had I got convicted, they would have gave me 35 years. If the maximum sentence for Diddy is 10 years per, that's the max, 10 years per instance, okay? But the judge is not going to give him that. Yeah, no problem. It's all good. So, smash that like button, y'all. Share the video. So let's talk about it here, y'all. Count 1, racketeering and conspiracy. This was the major one. This one here would have allowed the government to take all of Diddy's money, right? This one would have allowed them to take all of his money, take all his kids' future, college fund, everything would have been gone. The government would have took it, right? Racketeering and conspiracy. Count 1, not guilty. Count 2, trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, right? Talking about a Fakasi. Nope, absolutely not. The jury said absolutely not. No way did he force or coerce Cassie to do anything. She was a willing participant, right? Now, the other not guilty was another trafficking for the other so-called victim. And they found him not guilty for that because they don't believe he forced or coerced anybody to do anything they did not want to do willingly. And that's where all those text messages and everything came into play at. Now, the 2 things he was found guilty of were transportation to engage in prostitution. Now, those 2 situations were because he did, and they could prove that he did pay for sex workers to come across state lines to engage in that behavior. So he was found guilty of that. But people do that every day. They do that every day. Now, I'm going to tell you something. And Diddy can be released at any moment here. His lawyer has petitioned for him to be let go and, released to his family until sentencing. And I believe that he will be let go today and go home until sentencing. And I think that when he gets sentenced, it won't be nothing major. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the brother Ty French 600 in the super chat. Appreciate the support, bro. Come with that 2 piece. He said time served and probation. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree. No precedent will be set. I agree. It would be ridiculous if the judge was to give him any type of crazy time based off of the prosecution. The prosecution hurt themselves. They hurt themselves with this ridiculous. They overcharged them. They sensationalized this. They turned this into a media frenzy, right? They allowed social media and social media too. All these weirdos on social media spreading lies and propaganda. All the fake Diddy surviving Diddy documentaries. Oh, Diddy was with TD Jakes. Y'all slandered TD Jakes' name. This is a man of God. All these fake frauds running around here talking about how religious they is and morals and all this stuff. But TD Jakes, this is a man of God. Y'all done ruined this man's name. Y'all done ruined this man's name. You got people out here quit. This man dedicated his whole life to helping people, helping his community. People out here calling him a power bottom. This man was so stressed out that man that had a heart attack. But this is what the community do for you. All for hits, all for clicks, so y'all can have something to talk about on the internet. Then ruin this man's reputation. That the feds got tapes of Diddy smashing TD Jakes at the freak offs. Yeah, it's a tape where TD Jakes was just bathing in baby oil. Right? Then yeah. Exactly, bro. What happened to the baby oil being laced? What happened to all that mess? The cap. What happened to all of the cap? The baby oil being laced. You know what I'm saying? What happened to all that stuff? It's ridiculous. Fila speaks in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation. Says salute to the real. Appreciate you, 78. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. So, all these lies y'all told every day, and I had to sit back and take it. I knew this day was gonna come, though. I said it's all good because, look, the cream always rises to the top, man. You know what I'm saying? The frauds, they're gonna eat for a little while. They're gonna talk all this stuff. They're gonna make up lies about Diddy, messing with kids and all this type of stuff. Fake tapes that the FBI supposed to have. All this stuff that they told y'all, none of it came out in trial. None of it. I even seen people, remember with the LA wildfires that happened a couple months ago? People was blaming Diddy for the LA wildfires, bro. You can't make this up. People said Diddy had somebody start the LA wildfires just to burn up the evidence of the Hollywood tapes. I'm sitting here thinking like, bro, you can't be this slow. Y'all people cannot be this slow. If there was tapes, if there was digital evidence of somebody doing something illegal, why not just burn the hard drive? Why burn down the entire city? Y'all so slow, bro. Something wrong with y'all. But this is what happened when you sit in the house all day hating on people that's more successful than you. This is what happened when you sit in the house all day wondering what's going on at Diddy parties, what the cool kids is doing at the you know what I'm saying? Remember when the football team win a game and then they go to a party, but some people ain't invited, so now they gotta sit back and make up lies about what happened. They do the same thing to the LDBC meet and greets, bro. Every year we have an LDBC meet and greet family reunion, right, in a different city, right? Every year. And every year you got people on YouTube. I'm not making this up. You can go look for yourself. Every year you got people on YouTube that are not there, not at the meet and greet, but making up lies about what's happening. Oh yeah, 78 and Drew Titan was in the hotel room together with some girls. Yeah. Hey man, I think 78, I think he raped this one girl. Hey, who was there? Who wasn't there? What Black Fight fan? Why wasn't he there? I think they must be beefing. Hey, that's what y'all did with Diddy. A bunch of lame-os. That's what y'all are. You're lame. You could never sit at the cool kids table. So now y'all hate on Diddy. You hate on Jay-Z, right? And you gonna hate on some more after this. Mr. H34 in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the support. He said, don't forget the jealousy and all the hate our community has for successful people. That's the real reason we destroy each other. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. The jealousy is unreal, man. The jealousy is unreal. Diddy somewhere with some chicks minding his business, getting his freak on. Sure, he might get freaky in ways that I don't get freaky, and I'm a freak. But listen, like I said in my last video, as long as my pipe working, it ain't no need for no other dude to be in the room while I'm with some chicks, right? To me. But that's not. But did he get down in a different way? That's his get down, right? His get down is he want to see somebody else smashing the chicks. He want to watch his real life porno movie. You know what I'm saying? Instead of watching the flick, he want to watch it in real life. That's his thing, right? That's not my business. But people come on here and try to make it their business, trying to put themselves in a moral high ground over Diddy. No, it's easy to do that when you know all his business. Don't nobody know your business. Don't nobody know what you did when you was 14, 15 and got away with. Don't nobody know what you doing right now getting away with. It's easy to come on the internet preaching and acting like you holier than now. But don't nobody know what you doing in your real life, homie. I don't fall for that. I know the real people, fam. I know who people really are. I was locked up with dudes who was pastors, had their own churches, and was doing filthy stuff out here in these streets. I was locked up with them, and they're good dudes. They just had demons. But boy, they could front with the best of them. They could stand up there and talk, got the gift of gab and get to talking, and you swear up and down, this man was anointed by God. Whole time, he liked to put his fingers up people's rectums. And you don't know. You wouldn't even know that by looking at him. Everybody got secrets. Everybody got skeletons in their closet. And anybody pretending like they don't got skeletons in their closet, it's a hypocrite and a mark. And I don't trust nobody. I remember my daddy once told me one time, I ain't even going to repeat that. I'm going to keep that game for myself. That's between me and Pops. I ain't even going to repeat that. No, I'm giving up too much game. But at the end of the day, my daddy told me one time a way to tell a fake person right away within 5 minutes of meeting them. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't lied. It ain't failed me yet. It ain't failed me yet. And the reason why I'm not going to repeat it is because I don't want nobody trying to correct that behavior when they meet me, trying to throw me off. But regardless, I stood in the pocket with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I stood in the pocket. And the reason why I stood in the pocket is because I'm a firm believer in whatever somebody's accused of something, then the government needs to the police got to prove their case. The police have to prove their case, bro. I'm never siding with the police just from the jump unless it's some astronomical circumstances where I know this person did that, right? But from the jump of this case, people came out here, and that's why I believe Diddy finna go home today. You know what I'm saying? I hope he does go home today. He been locked up for almost a year behind some ridiculous trumped up charges. He should have never been charged with racketeering. He should have never been charged with trafficking. At the most, he should have been charged with domestic violence, which they can't charge him with that. And maybe this transportation, this man act stuff, this transportation and prostitute stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's nothing, man. That's no biggie. Right? But people sensationalizing this. And from what I hear, Cassie, I just got off the phone with a good brother who, like I tried to tell y'all before, somebody who close to the situation, who actually know Cassie and Diddy and several other people of the trial because they was there at the time. He ain't cool with Diddy no more, but he used to be cool with Diddy back in the day. He used to do music. He was a studio engineer. But anyway, he told me, from what he'd been told, Cassie didn't even want to testify against Diddy. She didn't even want to testify against him. She got her money. She was good. The feds reached out to her and threatened her and told her, we're going to charge you with trafficking of these, the same stuff they charged Diddy with. We're going to charge you with the same stuff unless you cooperate. So they gave her immunity, and that's why she testified. And then all these other people followed suit. Yeah, Cassie didn't even want to testify against the dude. She just wanted to get paid. Tony Snow in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, homie. He says, I hope he sued Gene Deal for every penny he got. He said Gene gonna have to prove that lie he told that Diddy sent Usher to the hospital for. Oh man, yeah, that's foul, bro. That's super foul, fam. Yeah, guys like Gene Deal Diddy need to take care of business. When he get out, watch. His legal team, watch what happens. They finna get all the slanderers, all the lies that's been out here getting told. All these people making look, Jaguar Wright, I hope he destroyed this chick, bro. This liar. This chick been out here lying, jumping on channel to channel, just saying anything. Ain't even taking care of her kids, but she out here worried about Diddy and talking about she was saving the children, and she went to Epstein Island with the Navy SEALs and saved some. Man, this is ridiculous, bro. I'm talking about just ridiculous, fabricated fairy tales, fam. You know what I mean? So yeah. So this is a major victory for Diddy. Major victory. He avoided all of the life career-ending charges. You know what I'm saying? He avoided the racketeering conspiracy, right? Tried to make the man the Gambino crime family or something. They tried to make Bad Boy the Gambino crime family. Didn't work. Try to accuse this man of being the dope man because he popped some pills and like to party with some chicks. They tried to make him the dope man, like he's supplying drugs to people. Exactly, Nick. He got to keep his money, which is a beautiful thing. He got to keep his money. His kids gonna have that money now, and now he got to wise up though. It's time to wise up. You just dodged the bullet, brother. You got to wise up now. You see how all these chicks turned on you, brother? See how all these chicks turned on you? See there? The only one who stayed in the pocket and was Young Miami. Shout out to Young Miami. Young Miami held it down. She's somewhere minding her business. Shout out to Young Miami. I don't know if y'all still together, Diddy. Don't know. But regardless, shout out to Young Miami for holding it down and not jumping on the case and oh yeah, one day he punched me in the face and all that nonsense. Okay. Young Miami held it down. So now he got to wise up. And you got to say, look, bro, I know you're a freak. I know all that kind of stuff, but what you going to have to do, bro, is you're going to have to you need to go get some therapy for your sexual addiction and for the drugs. You got to, man. You got to get out. Do not, listen, you've been clean for a year now. Do not go back to popping them pills, bro. Do not do it because they're going to be watching you like a hawk. They're going to be waiting on the first time of trouble. Now the word is out. Everybody know you put hands on chicks. So every chick is going to be looking to get in some type of situation with you, where some type of place where she can be alone and accuse you of putting hands on her. It's going down, bro. All of them finna be out here now. And he got all these civil cases. All these civil cases. What's up, Saints in the cash app? Appreciate the love. She said, shout out to Brian Steele. What Brian Steele, what happened with that? Key Hype in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, what time tonight is Jane out the house? What time tonight is Jane out the house? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. That went over my head. Yeah, no 304 show gonna be tonight, bro. I see y'all. Yeah, so what it is this, bro. What did he now? He gotta be smart. What he has to do is if he get out today, he got to stay out. No more freak offs right now, bro. No freak offs right now. I know you like freak offs, but just look. If you got one girl, stick with that one girl right now, bro. Calm yourself down. Stick with that one girl right now. Right? You can't trust people. Everybody is against you, dog. You cannot do just one girl's enough for you right now, bro. Calm down. All right? That's all you need to do. Worry about the one girl you got. If you still got Young Miami, then go ahead and wax that, tear her up, and enjoy yourself. and relax, man. You know what I mean? Oh, you said Brian Steele was the lawyer who got young. Okay, young. Okay, I get it. Mahari Sports Podcast. What do do, Young Abel? He says, just to clarify, the feds can't charge him for the same crime and evidence under the law. That's considered double jeopardy. Oh yeah, they can't charge him with the same thing, but they can charge him with another count. Like if something was to happen again. If something was to happen again, like if he get out and start doing some more freak offs and one of them chicks was to say he forced them and all that kind of stuff, it's unlikely that they will charge him with that again, but they can charge him with a new case. They can't recharge him for the same stuff. For the same case, they can't recharge that. That's double jeopardy. See what I'm saying? Like for instance, if I get charged with murking somebody, right, and I go to trial for that, and then they find me not, a jury of my peers find me not guilty, right? Then the police can't charge me again for that same crime. They can't once I get found not guilty. But if I decide to murk somebody else, they can charge me with that. That's not double jeopardy. Divine Photos is in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation. Says, this should be a lesson for all men who have money. Don't trick on these chicks. Eventually, she gonna turn on you. Say you did her something. Hey, you just gotta be careful, man. You got to have evidence, man. You gotta protect yourself, man. You gotta protect yourself. If you're gonna be engaging with these chicks, man, and any type of freaky deakiness, you need to make sure there is a consent form signed. Me personally, I mean, people be laughing at me. They be like, bro, you crazy. Because, man, I got stuff in my phone, bro. Before I smash, bro, the woman got to give me consent, right? I got it all on my phone, right? And then people be like, I be showing my guys, they be like, man, you crazy. I was like, no. Because, see, when she laughing, being playful, yeah, I give you consent. This is stupid. Why are you doing this? She going to have a hard time going to court after that video get played, talking about, yeah, after that recording, he beat me up and did this, and I didn't want to do it. Yeah. See, I say it in a playful way, like a joke. Like, here, I need to get my consent to, do you consent to have relations with me? She laughed. You're stupid. That's so stupid. Of course. Turn that off. Yeah, but I'm keeping this, though. Yeah, I'm keeping this. You better believe it. You best be believing. I'm keeping this one. I am Legend Boxing. My brother in the super chat with that 10-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He says, my brother said the feds don't go after you if they have nothing. Told him Joe Lewis, Jack Johnson, COINTELPRO, Iran Contra. They sent the cops, the feds, to come get him. Not guilty. Make his money. Hey, man. I'll try to tell people the same thing. Dudes try to tell me, hey, man, like you said, the feds don't come after you unless they got you already. The feds got a 95% conviction rate. The feds, man, and mind you, this is coming from people who ain't never been locked up. But they read all these scare tactics and stuff. Like, bro, I ain't trying to hear all that, bro. Nobody trying to hear all that, man. Just don't talk to me. If like that's coward talk to me. People who trying to take a plea, scared to fight. Oh man, the feds, man. The feds. Once the feds come for you, man, you can't beat them, man. Can't beat the feds. Cap. Get up out of here. Nobody trying to hear that, man. You can beat them, bro. They just like you. It's a set of rules they have to play by under the law. And if you got enough money, if you got the right lawyers and you got the right evidence on your side, you can bend or manipulate that law to benefit you. You can beat anybody. If you got set rules, you can beat anybody. People trying to tell you can't beat the feds. No, the feds got 95% conviction rate, man. You can't beat the feds. Q Trucker in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. Says, if you believe Diddy is a scumbag and a weirdo, cool. However, from what they presented in court, he's not guilty. These are facts. These are all facts. But people convinced themselves that he was guilty because they believed all the nonsense stories, all the internet ninja gossip rumors from the Shade Room and all these blogs and gossip spots and the Jaguar rights of the world and all the trafficking and the kids and the messing with men and all this stuff. Like all even the Punisher dude who's a worker, a SEX worker. This man, the Punisher, came out and told you flat out. Diddy never tried to do nothing with him, and he was in the room. He just was watching over there like a little weirdo watching, like he watching a flick or something. So all these people were telling all these weird stories, man, just making up stuff. Donnie Darker in the super chat with the 2-piece, much love, much appreciation, said, told these dummies Diddy would beat it. Salute 78. Yeah, I tried to tell them too. I had people coming to my page talking crazy to me, man. Oh, you defended Diddy. Oh, you gonna be just wait till this verdict come back. You gonna learn and this and that. Yeah, you gonna learn. All y'all gonna learn. Well, I don't see them people today. Where they at? Somewhere hiding or licking each other wounds and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be all right, man. It's gonna be all right. God gonna take care of him one day. Brown Sugar say, "What's up, Brown Sugar?" He said, "I still use the baby oil. Me too. I got some baby oil right over here next to me." Yeah, they only ninjas can make baby oil something illegal. Only ninjas. Only in the black community can baby oil become something illegal, something to go, ooh, I'm tell mama, ooh, he had all that baby oil. Like, what? But what's wrong with y'all? What are you? No, man, he had that baby oil was laced. That baby oil was laced, man. It was laced with the narcotics. Really? I didn't see none of this. And where you get this? This sounds like ninja gossip. No, man. What's up, Midlife Music? Brother A Weapons in the building. What's up, my brother Drew Titan LLC in the building? What's happening with it? CJ Robinson say 78. I don't follow a lot of channels that's lying and capping for 304s. Yeah, man. I don't even be watching these channels, bro. Straight up, I stay in my lane, fam. You know what I'm saying? I watch people for certain things. If like when people get to talk about other stuff, I don't even watch that stuff, bro, because they don't be knowing what they're talking about. So I stay in my lane. You know what I mean? That's like if I come on here and I start talking about flying pigeons all of a sudden. Yeah, man. See, when you fly pigeons, man, you got to do this and do that. You ain't never heard me talk, I don't know what I'm talking about with flying pigeons. So y'all supposed to turn the channel. I mean, this 70 don't know what you're talking about no flying pigeon. And that's how I feel when I be hearing dudes talking about stuff they don't know. Anytime a square start talking about street stuff or some player activities, some pimping or something like that, or messing with some bras, I don't listen to them, bro, because they don't be knowing what they talking about. Tremel Browning in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love, family. Says salute 78. When I got locked up for the first time, OG told me, if you know you didn't do it, fight it, and if you did it, do the time. Absolutely, that's facts. If you know you didn't do it, fight it. That's what I'm saying. I hate that bad advice. People like, man, you can't beat the feds, man. Just take the plea. Because when the feds come for you, they got you. Man, get out of here, bro. That's the same myth that's been circulating in the black community since I was a kid, bro. I've been hearing people say that feds got 95% conviction rate. That all them scare tactics that only work for on ninjas. Man, when the feds come for you, man, just take the plea. Man, bro, go work for the cops, bro. I don't know what you talking about. I'm fighting mine. Boxing fan times 4 in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. It says today should be made a national holiday. Yeah. Yeah, July 2nd. Yeah, Diddy Day. What's up, Will Sinclair? Let me see here. Drew say the feds fumble so many cases, you ninjas just don't hear about it. Facts, bro. Facts. The feds living off of intimidation tactics, bro. The feds still living off their reputation, bro. You know what I'm saying? The feds still living off their reputation, bro. The feds, they make mistakes. They overcharge people all the time, dude. You know what I'm saying? They got my uncle But my uncle should have beat his case. The only reason my uncle lost his case, his fair case, was because his defense team made a crucial error, and they felt like they didn't put up a defense. They felt like the government didn't prove their case, right? So therefore, we rest our case right away. We ain't even gonna put up no defense. We don't feel like the government proved their case. That was a mistake. But I mean, I know several people. I know what. Let me see. No, I know two people. So yeah, that's several. I know two people that beat fair cases. You know what I'm saying? And I know four people that lost fair cases. But you know. Q Trucker in the super chat with the 2 piece. Appreciate the love. So the conviction rate are mostly pleased. Exactly, brother. Exactly. That's what people don't get. If you go to trial, I understand it's fearful. I mean, it's scary to go to trial because if you lose, they can, bank you and stuff like that, right? I get it, but they can bank you anyway. They can bank you regardless. So they trick you into taking a plea by telling you, giving you scare tactics. Hey, man, the Feds got this 95% conviction rate. Yeah, like the brother just said, because of plea deals. Dudes go in there and don't even put up a fight. Diddy had the money, though. He said, no, I'm fighting for this. Ain't no way I'm going to take no plea for this. Tosin Erickson in the super chat with that 5 piece. Appreciate the support, family. Says in the last 25 years, Puffy beat the Manhattan shooting charges in 2000 and the RICO 2025. He just needs to drop a gospel album next. Facts. Yeah, he got relaxed now. He got relaxed, man, because there's a lot of stuff going on. He got relaxed. He got to watch himself. Yeah, midlife music. Yeah, that's why they came out with all that RICO and all that kind of stuff, racketeering and all that. That was for the mob because they couldn't get the mob on nothing, man. So they just made up stuff. Drew Titan LLC is in the super chat with that 5 piece. Appreciate the support. It says right now, in every hood in this country, is there not a dude walking around while you're wondering how he get out? Feds do fail. Facts. They definitely fail. And the Feds got a point system. The Feds got a point system which is different from state. So like the Feds got like I don't want to say the wrong thing, but they got like this point system. Like if you get, convicted, it's like, I don't know, like hypothetically, like, just say a homicide is like maybe 20 points or something, right? I'm just hypothetically, right? 20 points. If you snitch, they reward snitches. So it's like, okay, because this dude named Jovan, I know, he snitched. I mean, Snitch City. This dude here, man. This dude was getting points knocked off like a mug, just snitching. You get certain points. You get him Muhammad, you get a certain amount of points. Get them put some guns in the hands of the feds. All right, who got the guns? Who got the drugs? Blah blah blah. Get more points knocked off. Yeah, man, it's crazy out here. The feds is wild, bro. Yeah, so I think you say time served. Yeah, I think it's definitely possible. Definitely possible he get time served. Definitely possible. And I hope he get time served and get on up out of there and move on with his life. But that's gonna be maybe a month or two from now when they get sentenced. They already seized this man plane and all that. They need to get that man his stuff back, bro. It's over. Listen, man. To have his planes and passport and stuff seized about some, this is minor charges, bro. This is minor charges. And they kept him in, and the judge supposed to have made a decision by now. He might have. Kaz in the super chat with that 5 piece. Appreciate the love. He says the only reason to hit him with the RICO is so they can seize his assets. Facts. How you in a RICO with no co-defendants? It's because they made it up for ninjas, bro. They did the same thing to R. Kelly. I think R. Kelly was the first person in the history of the world to have the one man RICO. Now they try to do it, run it back with Diddy. Crazy. So that's like saying you doing all this illegal stuff and you got co-conspirators, but we ain't charging nobody but you. You know what I mean? And that's how it go. Y'all get the likes up. Smash that like button. Appreciate y'all's support today. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed. Said McMahon did the worst over the Vince McMahon did the worst, man. But like I say, all these moral ninjas on YouTube, they ain't got the same energy for them other people, man. They might talk about it, but it ain't the hatred, it ain't the vitriol that they got for Diddy. It ain't the same, bro. JM is in the super chat with that 10 piece. Appreciate the support. Family says Diddy needs to sue the government, Cassie, and everyone who testified against him. This case caused hundreds of millions of dollars of damages for Diddy brand. He sure did. You better believe that. You better believe it. Diddy lost easily $300-400 million behind this case. Easy, three or 400 million. Easy. You know what I mean? The damage to his brand, because you still got people, bro. Somebody told me, I was arguing with somebody yesterday, bro. Yesterday. Because in our, I'm just going to keep it 100, bro. In the black community, there is so much misinformation going on because people listen to gossip. And the grapevine has always been important in our community. But back in the day, you used to be able to trust the grapevine. The grapevine used to, by the time the story gets to you, it might be a little exaggerated, but usually we could trust the grapevine. You know what I mean? Not in today's society, because you have people that are purposely lying for video views, clout chasing, whatever. So the black community has so much misinformation. Yesterday, this dude told me, and I was so mad, bro, but I had to calm myself down, not getting, because I had to just understand that he don't know what he's talking about. So we were talking about the case. We were in the store, right? And the brother was asking me about the case. I kind of know him a little bit, you know what I'm saying? We ain't friends enough, but I kind of know him, see him around a lot. So he asking me about the case, like, hey, man, what you think gonna happen with Diddy? I said, oh, man, I said, I hope he beat it, man. He was like, nah, man, he ain't gonna beat that, bro. He ain't gonna beat it. I said, you don't think so? He said, nah, not with them tapes. I said, but yeah, the tapes don't really show nothing but him and Cassie, Cassie smashing other dudes and him walking around jacking off. So what's the big deal about the tapes? He was like, no, man, the other tapes. What about them tapes with TD Jakes, man? But TD Jakes was in the bathtub with all that baby oil. I'm like, what? Like, what do you, like, come on, bro. That's not true, bro. That's made up stuff. He said, no, man. I seen this online. No, man, somebody got the video out. The video got leaked out. The feds leaked the video out. I said, bro, listen to me, bro. If the feds leak out a video like that, do you understand that's a mistrial? What are you talking about, bro? This is made up stuff. This is ninja gossip, bro. This is why I'm telling you, bro, black people got to do better with this misinformation, bro. Stop listening to these channels that's making up stuff, bro. You got the whole community listening to and believing that Diddy was smashing Carl Winslow at a Diddy party. I kept trying to tell y'all from the jump, the stuff y'all saying happen at these Diddy parties does not happen, bro. Plenty of celebrities go to Diddy parties and they go there, have a good time, dance. They might get a little freaky, but all this other stuff y'all talking about, freak off stuff, is not happening in front of hundreds of people. It's not. The stuff y'all talking about is private sessions between him and Cassie. Nah, man, nah, you don't know what you talking about, bro. You don't know. I got sources. I know what's going on. You don't know, 78. And now look, what happened to Diddy messing with kids? What happened to Diddy messing with the kids? What happened to all that evidence that was supposed to come out? But see, now this is going to be the new play. This is going to be the new play from the busters, right? What they're going to do now is, to save face, they're going to come up with some type of conspiracy. They're going to claim that the government is hiding the real Diddy tapes. When they raided his house, they got the real ones, but they hiding it to use it for their own advantage. Yeah, that's why they let Diddy go. They let Diddy go because See, I'm gonna see what they're gonna say. They're gonna say, yeah, they let Diddy go because they got the real tapes, and now they don't need him no more. Diddy was blackmailing Hollywood, but now the government got the tapes, and now the government can blackmail the rest of. Man, shut up, bro. Y'all dudes be all over the place, man. They gonna say some mess like that, bro. My brother Drew Titan LLC is in that building in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, bro. So that dude owns a pair of Air Force Ones that are shaped like a pair of gloves. Monkey feet. Facts. Absolute facts. What's up, Autism Boy? Shout out to everybody in the building. Vinny Shelby, salute to you. The final boss, Luca Moore, salute to you. Hen Dog, what's happening with it? AB, what it do? Get them likes up, share the video, ladies and gents. Yeah, we waiting on Diddy to get released, man. It should be happening anytime now. Or the judge gonna make a decision. Judge gonna make a decision. Let me refresh this joint over here. I'm waiting on some I'm waiting on the verdict to come in. Not the verdict, but the judge's decision to if he's gonna let him out today and give him bail. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm waiting on it to the judge. I don't think the judge made no decision yet. Let me click on this USA Today. One second here. Let's see. What is this here? Oh my God! What is this? Better be fake. Cassie, according to USA Today, Cassie asks judge to keep Diddy in jail. Says her safety is at risk. How is your safety at risk? You funky. Oh my goodness! How is your safety at risk when this same man that you said that tortured you and did all this stuff, you went back to him and cheated on your husband with this man? Now your safety at risk. Lady, shut up. If Diddy wanted to reach out and touch you, you would have never made it to trial. This is what I don't understand about these people, bro. They be saying, oh man, Diddy, oh, he'll do this and he'll do that. Diddy had to, man, if Diddy wanted something to happen to you people, he don't have to be there to make it happen. Boston Fan Times 4 is in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. It says the decision should come in at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. So about 45 minutes. This woman talking about your safety is at risk. How is your safety at risk if this man get out? You don't think he could push a button and something can happen to you right now? This is ridiculous. Her safety is at risk. This is ridiculous, bro. The chick that went to court and lied on this man, and now you don't want him to get out. That's the problem. Too much emotional nonsense going on. She wants the judge to act off of emotions and not the law. This man been sitting behind bars all this time. So you mean to tell me your safety at risk, but the man gave you $20 million to leave him alone? Your safety at risk, but the man gave you $20 million to leave you alone. Who pays somebody $20 million when you can go pay a hitman 50 G's? Who gives somebody, what killer you know, give somebody $20 million when he could just give a hitman 50,000, 100,000? Make it make sense. How is your safety in jeopardy? Come on now. Q Trucker in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. It says that conviction rate are mostly pleas. Yeah, for sure. Let me see here. Toast, brother Toast and Erickson back in that super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the love. Says in the last 25 years, Puffy beat. Oh, I read that already. Let me see here. I must have went back up on accident. Let me see here. I read that. BN Boxing News in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. It says I'm celebrating Diddy's victory. 304s wanted it 78. Absolutely. Boxer fan times 4. Salute to the homie in the super chat. The 2-piece. He says McMahon had kids being tampered on his watch. Absolutely. And ain't nobody talking about it. And my brother Drew Titan LLC back in that super chat. Okay, I read that one. Ultraman in the super chat with the 20-piece chicken nugget. Thank you, sir. Says, what up, 78? YouTube unsubscribed me again, but I'm back, brother. Hey, man, appreciate you, bro. Thank y'all, everybody who pay attention, man. Make sure y'all check, man. YouTube, they've been hating on me. They don't want to see me get 100,000 subscribers, and they've been doing this weird activity for like 2 years now, unsubscribing people from my page. It's just ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous at this point. You know what I mean? They keep doing the same old mess. So make sure y'all sub to me, man, and turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new one. Boxing Fan Times 4 is in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. Says the decision should come in at 5. Okay, yeah, I read that one. King Cobra in the super chat with that 10-piece. Appreciate the support. Says after all that, Puffy got found guilty of transporting 304s, essentially giving 304s a ride. I'm gonna. He said I got a better vet my passengers. Yeah, absolutely. Got to better vet your passengers, brother. Let me see here. Phenomenal Mexican in the super chat with the 2-piece. Salute, homie. Said Diddy should leave his first day out and move anywhere. Yeah, he got to wait until he gets sentenced, though, before he can leave anywhere. Boxing Fan Times 4, the brother back in that super chat. Appreciate it. With the 2-piece, he says, she might hire someone to harm her and blame Diddy. Ain't no telling. She got to prove it, though. BVO with that super chat. Appreciate the support, fam. She got to prove everything. She got to prove everything. Yep. Give me some water real quick, though. So yeah, now they trying to use Cassie out here talking about her life in danger and all this. That's cap, man. It's absolute cap. Diddy ain't thinking about that woman. If he want that, Diddy want something, Diddy love that girl. He love that girl, and you know how he love her because she's still walking around. Now, if Diddy want that girl to disappear, she could have been gone. He got enough money to make it happen. He got enough people that rock with him to make that happen. You ain't paying nobody $20 million to leave you alone if they want to hurt you. And then you can came to court testify. You don't think Diddy people could have made something happen to you? This is ridiculous. What she's scared of is if he get out, she ain't gonna be able to control her thing getting wet. She's gonna be sitting in the house pacing back and forth, want to go see him. That's what she's scared of. He get out, she want to go see him. She can't control herself. What's happening with the insane? Yeah, this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to see what they're gonna do, man. Should happen in what, about 30 minutes or so. So Cassie go right in the heat whenever Diddy name is said. Facts. That's what's wrong with her. She can't control herself. She a freak, and she knows she can't control herself. She know if that man get out, she finna go looking for him, and she gonna break her husband's heart. You know he's such a tender-hearted, sweetheart simp. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Here we go. Let's see here. See what's happening with this news here. Yeah, one of them other the news was wrong, man, because they said that the judge is supposed to have a decision by 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but the brothers say it's gonna be 5 o'clock. Yeah, he beat the serious charges. He need to be let out, man, on bail. It's ridiculous. You can't hold somebody in because they paid for some sex, bro. You can't hold nobody in prison for that. That's ridiculous. And deny them bail. And if they do, he need to sue. Did he need to sue him? Because they didn't let everybody else out. Let me see something. I seen CNN, boy. CNN was so mad. CNN was so mad, bro. CNN was so mad today. I'm watching that, and they over there talking about they all sad, and the chicks on CNN to my, well, you know, I mean, what can happen now? I mean, why would the jury do this? I mean, they got the little experts on there, so the experts said, look, the government didn't prove their case. The jury felt like the government didn't prove their case. You know what I mean? And that's just the truth of the matter. The government did not prove their case. They overcharged this man. Right? Just because you don't like somebody, don't mean you could just put cases on them. Right? Yeah, Diddy, he a scumbag. He beat the girl up. We already know that. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. But guess what? Just because you did that, don't mean I can just say you mess with kids and you did this and that. No, I'm sorry, bro. Anybody that support that, I can't rock with you. I can't, because now I know you a liar. You got no integrity. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't lie on somebody just no. That's weird. That's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody owe you $100. They told you they're gonna pay you back on payday, but they don't. Yeah, that's gonna irritate me too. I want my money, but I can't go and say, "Oh, accuse you of messing with kids because you didn't give me my $100." That's lame. But that's what y'all trying to do to Diddy is ridiculous. Because you mad that he beat up this girl, therefore I'm gonna just say he did anything. I believe everything they say about him because it don't make no sense how he beat that girl up. Yeah, he was wrong, but he was high. He was on dope, just like Cassie was a dope fiend. She was a 304 and a dope fiend. There was a match made in heaven. This is what happens. We see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? You can pull up in any hood and see some two dope fiends on the corner arguing and fighting in the middle of the night. He can't get in the house. She throwing his clothes out the window. Two alcoholics. They fighting this weekend. Then next weekend they back lovey-dovey having a cookout. Then they fighting again. Then she done poked him with the blade. He in the hospital. He won't. You know what I'm saying? But he don't want to press charges. They back together. It's just a bunch of mess, y'all. I mean, anybody who grew up, this is what happens when you're dealing with dope fiends. Diddy was a dope fiend, and so was Cassie, and she was a 304. Well, it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Yeah, rich dope fiends. That's all it was. Said Fed case got off on the wrong foot when they raided his home and only found a bunch of baby oil. Exactly. That's when you knew it was over with. Because they were so desperate, they turned the baby oil into a crime. They were so desperate, they thought they was going to raid that man's house and find all these nasty tapes and all kind of BS from these ridiculous rumors online and these ridiculous YouTube channels and the Jaguar rights making up stuff. The feds raided this man's house with tanks and everything. Had CNN cameras there. They just knew they was going to come out with some stuff. And I'm going to tell you what's even more gangster. They didn't even charge him with the guns. They didn't convict him with the guns. The guns didn't even mean nothing. Oh, the serial number, they got him 78. The serial number just scratched off of them guns, so it's over for him. He can't get out of that 78. The serial number scratched off, man. Yeah, but what did he do with the guns? Was there any crime committed with the guns? Or they was just in the house? Still, man, it's illegal. You can't have them type of guns. And okay, cool. And he beat it. He beat it. He beat it. Yeah, they said the baby oil was laced. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what they said after everybody was like, what's the big deal about baby oil? Oh, man, what you need that much baby oil for? I mean, some dude came to my channel talking some, can't believe you defending a grown man with all that baby oil. I said, but shut up, bro. Like, you dudes is some, I don't know why people think I'm so lame that I'm going to fall for this reverse psychology stuff. Bro, get up out of me. Get away from me, dog. Straight up. You catch me in a hotel and I had my OnlyFans money and magic. You catch me in the hotel, I guarantee you I had 2 bottles of baby oil in my backpack. Guaranteed. Got it right here. Hear that? Halfway full. Never leave home without it. Because I'm a freak like that. And that's what freaks do. But if your mind is in the gutter, if your mind thinking of zesty stuff, ain't nobody else thinking of zesty stuff. If I got baby oil for chicks. What you got baby oil for? Why does me having baby oil mean something zesty to you? Y'all, this new generation of men is weird to me, bro. When I was a kid, we ate hot dogs. It was no problem. Now they call hot dogs glizzies. Like, bro, listen to me. I don't know when y'all created this, but a hot dog is a hot dog, bro. Right? When I'm in New York, the first thing I look for is a slice of pizza and a hot dog from the street. When I'm in Chicago, first thing I look for is an Italian beef sandwich and a hot dog. But these youngsters today, oh man, OG eating the glizzy. Yo, the glizzy. What's the glizzy? A hot dog, bro. You eating the glizzy, OG? What does that mean, glizzy? I don't understand what that. What's wrong with eating a hot dog? Oh, cause like, man, you shouldn't put nothing that shape in your mouth, bro. Who's thinking like that? Except for you, young. Bro, you got to be zesty yourself to even be thinking like that. If I'm sitting down with the homies and one of my homies is eating a hot dog, he's just eating a hot dog, bro. I'm not looking in that man's mouth. I'm not fantasizing about my member being in his mouth. If you're thinking like that, it's because you got your own erotic, homoerotic fantasies going on. My generation didn't think like that, bro. We didn't think like that. We didn't make nicknames up for a hot dog, call it glizzy. What does that mean? It's a hot dog, bro. And I'm not finna not eat a hot dog around you either. I don't care what you say. Get up out of here, bro. I'm a grown man with grandkids. I look like not eating a hot dog because some young punk talking about some glizzy. You can't even pay your bills without asking for a loan from me, and I'm supposed to care about you. Man, shut up. Forget you and your glizzies. Boxing fan times 4 in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. He says, people crying about the baby oil is the same ones that ransacked every store of a toilet paper during the pandemic. Facts. Exactly. Yeah. All the tissue and the Lysol and all of the hand sanitizer. Yeah. Right. Feds took pictures of a pallet of baby oil like it was cocaine. You know what I'm saying? It was a pallet of yayo or something. Like they had solved. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, we gonna lock Diddy up, and we gonna clean these streets up. All this baby oil. You know what I'm saying? Man, the streets been fiending for all that baby oil. Diddy had that. Diddy had that butter. His baby oil was slippery than everybody else baby oil. Man, we cleaned up the streets. It's ridiculous. So did they say when they were releasing the freak off tapes? They ain't releasing them freak off tapes because it ain't none of them all. That's Cassie. That's all Cassie. Cassie had them tapes. Did he never release them freak offs? Cassie had the freak off tapes. When the feds raided all Diddy houses, they didn't find no freak off tapes. The only freak off tapes that the government had was Cassie, the ones Cassie gave to the government. Now think about this. If this woman is married to a whole nother dude, why does she still got the freak off tapes? Why? Man, her husband is straight simp, bro. And all these ninjas running around the internet trying to protect her and simping for these chicks, they some simps too. Ain't no way I'm finna feel sorry and care more about a chick than she care about herself. She still running back to the dude that's whooping on her, and she's still running back. And here come the simp. Well, look, baby, he all wrong for you. I could be a better man. I don't know why you keep running back to him, and then you end up hating the dude instead of hating her. She the one running back, but you hate the dude because you hate what she love about him. You hate that he got that edge, that mystery, that dark mystery side of him, the bad boy side that you just can't duplicate because you such a tender sweetheart. You bring flowers and candy home, and you rub her feet and all that stuff, and you wash her back. All you really want is to be appreciated as a good man. But guess what? She still run back to dudes like Diddy, because all good girls like a bad boy. Bad boy. Sorry, simp. That's just the way it go. It's the way the cookie crumble. See, I missed the super chat. What's up, Two Off TV? My brother in the building. Let me go up here. I missed the super chat. Let's see here. Lots of fan times 4. The super chat, the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. Says she need to get an exorcism done on that cat. Yeah, she definitely do. Real deal in the super chat with the 2-piece. Salute. He says, salute. What can black men learn from this situation? Well, it's a new day, and women from your past can come back with accusations now, and they can, without any proof, can just make accusations and say you raped them or you forced them to do something and this and that. So you got to be careful. You got to make better decisions on who you choose to lay down with and stuff like that. Because nowadays, heartbreakers get in trouble. Women are very vengeful. Back in the day, you break a girl's heart, you know what I'm saying? She might slash your tires. She might have her cousin try to beat you up or something like that, or whatever the case may be. She might spread rumors about you, lie on you, and say you had a little ding ding or something. But now, shoot, you break a girl's heart, she going to the feds, baby. She going to the police, making accusations. You know what I mean? Another thing you gotta be wary of is these other men. These other men, they might look like you, but you gotta be wary of them simps, man. I'm telling you, be wary of them simps, man. Them simps man, they look like us, and you think they cool, but them dudes will be working with your ex-girlfriend, your baby mama behind your back. I'm trying to tell you. Lots of fan times 4 in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He says people crying about the baby. Oh, okay, I read that one. Let me see here. Philip Lamb in the super chat with that 10-piece. Appreciate the support, fam. Says 50 was mad to General Low Key. He posted about Diddy getting off free. He says I want to see what Gene gonna do now. Yeah, Gene, another one who's shaking his boots. Oh, Dusty Gene. Oh, Billy Gene. That's what he is, Billy Gene. Sitting his behind around. Gene Deal been surviving off Diddy. This man has done nothing with his life, bro. Gene Deal. I remember when I first heard of Gene Deal, it was in a documentary about Biggie and Tupac getting unalived or something. It was like years ago. You know what I'm saying? When I first seen Gene Deal, he was talking about doing the bow tie. He think Pop Biggie or something like that, and all that kind of stuff. And then later on, of course, I started seeing him doing interviews and more documentaries, and then he on YouTube and he running around every week with another Diddy story, right? Another Diddy story, right? Oh, I seen Diddy do this and Diddy do that. Like, bro, when you gonna do something other than live off Diddy? Like, we only know Diddy is your whole life, bro. You used to do security for Diddy. He fired you, right? You say a few things about him. You do a few documentaries. Why you ain't never get a job working for nobody else? Why you ain't never do nothing else? Why you ain't got no business where you like? I'm sorry, bro. He just look dusty to me, bro. He just looked like he in a little bitty apartment and that he shared with a couple of rats or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, like dude just get up in the middle of the night, roll over out the bed, and just make mayonnaise sandwiches with cheese on it, no meat, just mayonnaise and cheese, and then lay in the bed on his belly and watch TV and eat that sandwich. And got crumbs all over, and then the rats come up and eat little pieces of it and stuff. He just looked like one of them dusties, bro. I'm sorry. JM in the super chat with the 5 piece. Appreciate the love. He says 70 speaking facts. The Buffalo Bills first round pick that year just got sued by a woman for SA today. Wow, man. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, bro. This I'm telling you, bro. This is what's happening, bro. When they mad at you now, they file. They going to the feds. They going to the cops. They file. Man, I'm telling you, this is the new hustle. This is the new hustle. This is the new hustle, bro. Unbelievable. Sad business, bro. So this gonna keep happening, man. You know what I mean? But I'm glad Diddy beat to make these charges because if he had lost, man, it was gonna set a new precedent, man. He said Dave Chappelle is right. You're gonna need a love contract. I've been on that, bro. I keep him in my car. One day I'm gonna do a video and show you. I keep that stuff in my car, bro. I got in my car. I got contracts. I got consent forms. I got release forms in case I want to record a chick for my OnlyFans or something. I got all kind of stuff like that, bro. Like I keep that stuff with me, and then like I say, I make sure I get them on video, uh, not just the contract, but I get them on video. Two off TV say Gene Deal apartment smell like Taco Bell farts. Wow. Taco Bell farts and Mountain Dew. Yeah, Gene Deal just looked like he got acid reflux. He can't help himself. He lay down and fall asleep, and this is all you gonna hear. Yeah, Gene Deal, man, get him up out of here, man. That dude's a liar, bro. I don't respect nobody that got that many stories about another man, but you stayed friends with him. You stayed cool with him all that time. I'd have been quit seeing all the stuff you claim you seen. Ain't no way. All right, got about 20 minutes before we hear some. 20 minutes before we hear some. Hear some news. If he going home today, if they're gonna give him some bail. I don't see no precedent for them to keep not giving bail. It's ridiculous. CNN been hating, trying to say he shouldn't get bail and all this. Man, it's pathetic. Said woman says the Bills draft pick assaulted her in 2021. Why wait until 4 years later when he got drafted? Because now he got a bag. Now he got a bag. See, what really happened is, without me even knowing the situation, I can guess. What really happened is uh, she used to smash, right? Or he used to smash her, I should say. He used to smash her. And then she thought it was nothing, you know what I'm saying? It was one night stand, whatever, no big deal. Oh, he a football player. Now he the man. Now he just got millions of dollars. Hey, how can I get something? How can I get? Oh, yeah, that's right. He assaulted me. That's cap, bro. That's how they do. That's how they do, man. That's why I be telling chicks all kind of fake names. I be like, my name Dwayne, Marcus. You know what I'm saying? I tell them all kind of names. She like, hey, what's your name? My name's Sheldon. Mr. Sheldon to you, baby. Mm-hmm. They're gonna be looking for Sheldon down in Mississippi somewhere. Ain't gonna be me. Ain't gonna be me. What's your name? My name Will. Easy work. Easy work. Yeah, Sheldon. That's how I be doing. That's how I be doing. I be forgetting what name I told the girls, man. And sometimes they'll say something. I remember I told this girl, I think I told her name was Kenneth or something. I think I told my name was Kenneth, right? And I'm in the hotel and she steady calling me. She's like, I'm thinking she on the phone. She's like, Kenneth. I'm just grooving to the music. I ain't even paying attention to it until I realized that's the fake name I gave her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ain't got time to be playing with these girls, man. Bruno Masolo say these sports teams have to stop telling the public what these athletes are being paid. Yeah, they gotta stop doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? They gotta cut it out. Shout out to Timmy Diamonds in the super chat with that 10-piece. Appreciate the love. He says the brother Tiki TV is angry about the Puff verdict. I hope he finds peace within himself. But that's ticket business. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got nothing to do with me. That's ticket business. He want to be angry. I don't know why he angry. That's on him though. That's his business. Let me see here. What's up, Coach 67? Yes, indeed. So we just waiting right now, y'all. We waiting. We got like 15 minutes. We waiting to see if they gonna get a brother some bail, let him go home to his family today. I hope so, man. It's gonna be a beautiful thing if we can just see that brother out there with his kids, man, hugging on his kids and his mama. You know what I mean? They say some people outside the courtroom got into it outside the courthouse. The people after he was found not guilty of these charges, they say people was outside the courthouse splashing baby oil everywhere. I think many people crazy, man. You saw 7 Mile Rook, what it do? Yeah, Cassie trying to keep Diddy locked up. She ain't got no power. It's up to the judge. She can't do that. She can't do nothing. What you mean her life is in danger? What are you saying? So the judge supposed to overrule the decision of the court because your life, if your life, like I said earlier, if your life was in danger, why pay you $20 million when he could have just gave me $100,000 to make you go away? Why give you $20 million if your life is in danger? People be having that game messed up, bro. It don't make no sense. If a man like Diddy wants you gone, you can go. It ain't got nothing to do with that. With what you talking about? All this this man that beat you for 20 years and ain't never once unalived you, but yet now you in danger. No, what you in danger of is as soon as he get out, that thing gonna start throbbing and you gonna cheat on your husband and run right back to him. and then you can have another freak off, a victory freak off. Is what's gonna happen. Ballers only league says 78. Let me go back up here. Simply thank you for being unbiased. You and Cino held it down for the brothers. Thank you, brother. Yeah, man, it's all good, man. I'm gonna be true to myself at all times, bro. I don't get emotional like that and start just, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that, bro. That ain't my thing. You said Diddy would be a fool to mess with her after this. I agree. A plump fool. And I understand. I know how it go. I know how it go. Diddy shouldn't want to see a freak off. He shouldn't want to see none of these wenches again. After how all of them turned on him and he paying them all his money and they didn't get up in court and lie like that, man. All them assistants and stuff. The one girl, Brianna, lied in court. You see what I'm saying? And that's another thing that irritates me, bro, about the content creators on YouTube and the news media. This is how you know it was all a setup to ruin Diddy. Content creators wasn't even reporting when witnesses took the stand and got caught in lies. They were only reporting the allegations against Diddy. They were not reporting that Diddy's team, when they cross-examined these people, was catching them in lies. It wasn't. So they know most people ain't got time to read the court transcript. They just gonna listen to their favorite YouTube channel or read their favorite little blog or something and get a summary of what happened. So a lot of these YouTube channels, they was feeding into the people who want to see Diddy get locked up, right? They was telling them what they want to hear and not telling them the truth. That's why people shocked today. But should have been listening to 78 because I've been there. Try to tell y'all. I've been in Diddy position before. Literally. So, you know, the only difference between me, my situation and Diddy wasn't no other men in the room. You dig? But I've been in these situations before. So instead of y'all listening to me, somebody who been through it and got experience, y'all listen to people who tell y'all what y'all want to hear. Oh, he going to jail. Diddy, oh yeah, he done. Diddy this and Diddy that. Yeah, all y'all bums cleverly tried to go against, and I'm not letting you off the hook for that. I'm not letting you. Everybody else can forget. I'm holding all y'all accountable. All you liars. All you liars that came out here talking about Diddy was messing with children. The same, all you liars that came out here and say the feds had tapes of him messing with graping people, and the feds had tapes of him messing with TD Jakes. The feds had tapes of him messing with Carl Winslow. The feds had tapes of him messing with Meek Mill. Y'all done ruined Meek Mill rap career with these lies. And then these AI videos y'all done created. Y'all did all this mess. And now you trying to weasel your way. Oh, what he did to that girl. What he did to that girl don't make no. Oh yeah, Justin Bieber too. Yeah, too raw. Oh, y'all said he had messed with Justin Bieber. Y'all said the man burnt down L.A. in the L.A. house fires. All the high evidence of his crimes. Y'all act like Diddy was the leader of the Illuminati or something. This is a black dude from Harlem, New York, and you acting like this man is Kaiser Sose. Y'all watch too many movies. I'm telling you watch too many movies. Yeah, oh yeah, Tony Busby, yeah. Tony Busby, he's still gonna be around. He got plenty of he got 100 people making up lies about Diddy in civil suits. My cousin, one of the people on a little fake case. She on there. She hopped on just because she met Diddy at a party one day and took a picture with him. So she hopped on there and on the case and pretended like Diddy did something to her to try to get her some money. Anthony Bolton in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, you ain't lying, 78. I used to tell chicks that my name was David in my 20s. He said it worked every time. That's what you got to do. Brian in the super chat with that 2 piece. Appreciate the support. Said Gene Deal and Jaguar Wright need to be sued. I agree. Everybody who lied on Diddy and spread lies and about him and defamed him should be sued. Everybody who defamed that man should be sued. Hold on, what's this? What's this? Hold on. My doctor's office sent me something. Hold on. What? Hold on, I'm going to call these people. He just sent me a bill for $462.44, and I ain't even seen it. Man, you got me crazy. I'm not paying this. I'm going to call these people and see what the hell they're talking about. Yeah, you got me messed up. Ain't finna happen. Now, that's my doctor's up. They just ain't do their due diligence. I had an appointment set up for what was it? A month ago or something, and I canceled it to reschedule, and they sent me a bill as if I had went. Now they got me messed up. So they acting like Diddy did some Harvey Weinstein or Jeffrey Epstein ish. It's domestic violence. Yeah, yeah. But like I say, sensationalism. It's just a bunch of sensationalized nonsense, bro. If people have remain calm, and just if people have remained calm and just reported just the news for what it was instead of sensationalizing everything, going with all these conspiracy theories, people wouldn't be looking foolish today. Yeah, people wouldn't be looking foolish today. People looking foolish and they upset right now because they believe the hype. That's what happened when you believe the hype. Should have kept it 1,000 wild from the jump. When you if you stay solid, you ain't got to worry about all that fake stuff. So why the ex-workers didn't get locked up? Because they all had immunity. It wasn't about the ex-workers. It was about about locking up Diddy. See, that's what happens in these cases. The government or the police target a wealthy or successful black man or any type of black man that they want to bring down, and they give everybody else. They threaten to charge everybody else with crimes, right? And then they tell you, yeah, they threaten to charge everybody else with crimes. Then they tell you, okay, well, if you testify against this person that we actually want, then we'll give you immunity. We won't charge you with nothing. That's how they get them. So it's the second time Diddy beat the feds. I can't remember if his first case was a Fed case or a state case. I can't remember. Black Superman in the super chat with that 5 piece. Appreciate the love. Says they conveniently stopped talking about the Epstein list. Yeah, and the Abercrombie and Finch stuff. So the guy who really was grabbing people, was raping people. Yeah, yeah. They stopped talking about it because those people was white folks, bro. And your favorite YouTube channels ain't talking about them people on a consistent basis either. But they talking about Diddy, and they rooting for Diddy to fail. They root for Jay-Z to fail. All this stuff, man. Jay-Z's in there somewhere minding his own business. Black star power. Him and Beyonce got rich black family, billionaires, and you got marks on YouTube, black folks running around here trying to bring the man down because you jealous. Because you jealous of how they living, and you want to be successful. So you want to see these people tear him down. You got Tony Busby out here paying YouTube channels. Tony Busby out here allegedly. Let me say that right. Allegedly, Tony Busby or somebody who support Tony Busby is paying YouTube channels to slander Diddy, slander Jay-Z. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So for those who just joined in, don't know what happened today, just getting off work or something like that, right here on the screen is what happened today. Count 1, racketeering conspiracy, the most serious charge. Diddy was found not guilty. Okay. Count 2, sex trafficking by force or fraud or coercion, not guilty on Cassie. You dig? Count 5, not count 5, but count 4, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. Talking about the other so-called victim, the Jane Doe chick. He was not guilty of that as well. He was found guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution. So, basically the Mann Act, taking somebody across state lines or paying for somebody to come across state lines to smash. You know what I'm saying? So like, if whatever, Diddy a freak, so whatever. That's just what it is. But this is the same stuff that you hear rappers talking about every day. It's the same stuff. Like on my Patreon, I just did a video yesterday talking about this. Make sure y'all go sign up to the Patreon, patreon.com/78 Sports TV. You did. I just did a Patreon video yesterday talking about this. Talking about how these chicks well, not the chicks, but basically talking about how the transportation stuff worked. Everybody, like even OnlyFans models, Corn Hub models. You know what I'm saying? That's the Patreon. Make sure y'all go check me out on Patreon, man. Pull up on your boy. Sign up to the Tales of a Hustler tier. That's your best money for your dollar. You dig? Tales of a Hustler tier, 78 Sports TV on Patreon. Go check me out. But plenty of people engage in this transportation for prostitution situation every day. Because if I'm on Instagram right now and I see a baddie on Instagram and I like her and I think she dope and I want to smash, I shoot my shot on at her in her inbox, right? If she feeling me and she say, well, okay, well, where you at? Okay, I'm in Milwaukee. Right? So if I send her a couple dollars to come see me, send her a plane ticket, and she come out here, we smash, and then I send her back with a couple of dollars, that's the same thing that Diddy just did. Now, in my opinion, that's not the government business. I don't know how we living in a free society when you telling me where I can put my joint. How is the government telling me where I can put my joint and where she can do what she got to do with her box? I'm trying to figure this out, right? Like, this is why I can't stand when liberals be saying stuff like, no man has the right to tell a woman what to do with her body. When they talking about unaliving a child, they fighting for their right to unalive a child, and they want abortion to be legal. But then you have no problem with the government telling you who you can lay down in the bed with, and if you can get paid for that, that's your business. That's between two consenting adults. Why is the government involved with, if I fly a chick out to see me and smash her and give her a couple dollars for her services? Well, what does the government have to do with that? Nobody's even asking that question. So all these women talking about women's rights and all this stuff, why are you fighting for your right to unalive a child, a baby? But you ain't fighting for the right to control your own box. It's weird to me. That's what y'all should be fighting for. And that's what y'all should be petitioning. We as men should be petitioning Trump to legalize it. You know what I'm saying? The liberals talking about legalizing weed. Legalize that. Legalize some sex working. Legalize that. And get out of everybody's business. Brian in the super chat with that 10 piece. Appreciate the support, good brother. So this is the second state that tried to approve RICO and failed. Tyler Perry next. Jay-Z lawyer beat them already. Shannon Sharp is keeping a low profile all over women. Yep, yep. So what's happening, man? Exactly, too well. So some of these chicks are passing moral judgment on their supporting Diddy, yet they have unalived late term babies. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm trying to make it make sense to me. How women is on TV fighting for their right to unalive babies. It's my body. No man should have a right to talk about my. I agree with you. I do. I agree. No man should tell you what to do with your body. That's why I think prostitution should be legal because that's your body. If you work out some understanding with the landlord or the dude next door or the mailman, the milkman or whatever, that's none of the government. What the government got to do with that? I mean, don't that make you feel weird that you're not free? You're not even hurting nobody. Don't that make you feel weird that y'all got to really think about this, bro? People live their life every day and don't even think about stuff like this. The government of the United States of America is in control of who you can smash to a degree. Even if, and this is another point I always bring up. Even when they try to say like, because they try to say like women are stupid or slow or women are not in control of their mind or something. Like men are smarter than women and women are to be held like children or some type of stupid stuff, right? Let me see. Is time yet? Let me see. Let me refresh this page and see what it is. Let me go over here on see if Diddy didn't getting out yet. Where's the live updates here? Let me look for the live. You go to AP. Diddy appear for bail hearing. Let me see something. Let me go on mute so y'all won't hear. Okay, we just waiting to for them to. They got the camera out in front of the courthouse, waiting on an update to see if the judge has agreed to give him bail. Because to hold him in there is ridiculous, bro. That's insane. Yeah, because at this point it's just racism. Ain't no way a man can get found not guilty of all these serious stuff that the government claimed. They held him in jail like he was a threat to the flight risk. He was a threat to the society or something. Just crazy. If y'all live in Milwaukee, man, I want y'all to be careful out there in these streets this weekend, man, and going forward, because a lot of police officers have been getting unalived in Milwaukee lately, or been getting dumped at. Dude's been dumping on the police, and a couple of cops. Well, one cop got unalived, so police gonna be on edge, man. So make sure if y'all live in Milwaukee, be careful out here, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be on edge. They're gonna be looking to prove a point, and they're gonna be looking to mess somebody up. You know how that goes. So be careful. Let me see here. Let me see here. Let me share my screen real quick. Well, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna say it was copyright infringement. So I'm gonna keep it on this for right now until I wait until they start a press conference if anything happens. Abel said the same thing in Minneapolis. Homie say Cincinnati. All right, y'all. We just waiting. Hold on one second. All right. Yeah, I hope you get to go home too, man. That's why I'm waiting on that one picture right there. Him walking with his family. Yeah, the Mann Act has always been a racist situation. It's a racist law. It's still out here. I ain't heard nothing yet. They got pigeons trying to be on TV. Somebody kick that pigeon out the way, man. New York got hellified pigeons, man. Rats and pigeons in New York. But New York got, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I used to hate because I ain't want to admit it, but New York got the best pizza, bro. New York got the best pizza pound for pound. Hot dogs, I'm gonna have to give it to Chicago, but New York is a close second. What's happening with the town? Town Biz in the building. He says a lot of these dudes played. They self trying to simp. Most of these women that are mad at Diddy are the same ones that celebrated Kevin Samuels passing. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Well, if you ain't used to, getting chicks and stuff, then you're gonna get them any way you can. So a lot of these dudes, this their first time ever probably getting attention from chicks or something like that, man. To this degree, most likely. Why not? Say y'all got the cheese on lock. These is facts. This is what we do. That's what we do, bro. Milwaukee, I mean not Milwaukee, but Wisconsin. We got the cheese. We got the best burgers because we got the cheese. We got the best pizza because we got the cheese. We supply everybody with the cheese. You did. You know what I mean? And we definitely got the best burgers though, Wisconsin, because we invented the butter burger. If you don't know what the butter burger is, I'm trying to tell you something, man. Butter burger is something vicious. Psychedelic. What's happening with it? You say you like Chi-Town pizza? Yeah, I like Chicago style pizza too. I like Chicago deep dish. Milwaukee, we known for the thin crust. Chicago known for the deep dish. New York known for the New York slices, the traditional wide thin slices, and then you got the Detroit style, Detroit deep dish, uh, or pan, Detroit pan. Detroit pan pizzas be good, off the chain. You say New York pizza too big, man. You can't never have no pizza too big. That's like saying a booty too big and her booty too big. Ain't no way. Can't never be too big unless you're talking about my 600-pound life status or something. Matter of fact, let's get the likes up. Get the likes up to my 600-pound life status. Get the likes up to SSBBW status. We need at least 500 likes in the building. You say Italy pizza trash. I disagree. I think it's just it's the original pizza, so it's different. Like um, I like the Italian pizza, like what's that? The margarita pizza, margarita, whatever you call it. I like that. I like that. I like that every once in a while for a good change up. Yeah, if y'all just joining us, the charges, everything happened today are on the screen. We just sitting here waiting to see if they about to release Diddy, give him bail until his sentencing, or will they keep him locked up uh, unjustly? Yeah, he lost all that money he gained, man, from that liquor lawsuit. Yeah, he lost all of it. But did he'll come back. He'll bounce back. He just gotta be careful now. You gotta know that everybody around him now is a potential threat. Potential threat. If I'm Diddy, I'm just being real to you. If I'm Diddy, because he ain't gonna stop having relations. That's just not gonna happen. But if I'm Diddy, and if you're not with Young Miami no more, I'm gonna tell you right now, Diddy needs to just get him a hood girl. Get you a black chick from Harlem or something. Grew up in the projects, already got a baby or something like that. One of them girls who gonna appreciate, saying you throwing her a couple dollars. A girl who grew up and know how to keep her mouth shut. Get you a girl like that, bro. Stop messing with all these builder broads. All you do is going after these little builder broad chicks. Stop doing it. All y'all want the same little light skinned exotic girl, and ain't none of them loyal. They all turn on you. They all is full of it. He said 78. These self-hating black feminists is out here saying Diddy paid off the jury. Told Jay Z. Oh yeah, I knew they was gonna come up with something, bro. They gonna say stuff. That's they gotta say face some kind of way, bro. Of course they gonna say Diddy paid off the jury or something like that. It can't be because the government didn't prove their case and they overcharged them. Yeah, he still got the all them civil cases. He got like 100 civil cases from the trumped up Tony Busby stories. So he gonna have to deal with all that mess. This finna cost him at least another $10 million just to fight the civil cases, bro. Yeah, dude, he gonna have to get on his hustle, man. You know, if I'm Diddy though, to be honest with you, in order to make my money back, I come out with a documentary. I come out with my own documentary. Yeah, I come out with my own documentary. That's what I would do. Put that joker out, sell it on one of these platforms, sell it to one of these platforms. Yeah, he can give an interview. Yep, and I hope he come right on this channel. Yep. If he want to do, I hope his people tell him, yo, go to 78 Sports TV or go to the podcast with Soul. Somebody who keeping it one thigh while from the jump. He need to go. He need to do that. Yeah, he come up with a documentary. He be all right. Should tell all book. Yeah, the book could be good, but the problem is ninjas don't read. Ninjas gonna wait until this is what's gonna happen if he come out with a book. Since ninjas don't read, they gonna wait until somebody else read it and do a video about it. Then they gonna piggyback off what people say in the video instead of reading it for themselves. That's what happened. That's what ninjas do now. They're lazy, bro. So it's best if he just come out with the documentary, because then ninjas can smoke their weed and eat their taco salad and listen and and watch it. You know what I'm saying? People gathering outside the court. They got the police dog in front of the. They must be finna let him out. They must be finna let Diddy out, bro. Why the police out in front of the court? They might be expecting some pandemonium or something. Yeah, police gathering in front of the courthouse. Brother Reeves say Trump gonna hook him up. He knows what it's like to be to have a 304 problem. Yeah. Oh, they say we see if they say bail denied. Wow, crazy, bro. Cassie plea to the judge worked. They keeping this man locked up. They keeping this dude locked up for nothing, bro. This is some the most racist stuff I ever seen, bro. Bro, this is some straight racism. This man beat all the serious charges and they still keeping him locked up like he John Gotti. Like he a threat to like he's some rabid dog, some gorilla that's escaped from the zoo that's gonna eat the little children or something. Man, this is crazy, bro. I'm waiting to see. It's not. I'm not seeing no reports of what they're saying. If they, what the judge said yet. Yeah, judge denies bail for Diddy. This is crazy, bro. They denied this dude bail for a year, bro. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. This is unprecedented, bro. How is the Abercrombie and French people out on bail for $5 million and they literally grape boys, drugged and grape boys, literally in the same state of New York, let these people out on a $5 million bail, but Diddy can't get out because he was messing with prostitutes. Somebody got to tell me this ain't how this is not racist. This is racist. Yeah, this is straight racism, bro. Yeah, they finna screw dude over, bro. They finna screw dude over, bro. This judge is finna try to make a name for himself by screwing over Diddy. This judge is trying to make a name for himself by screwing over Diddy, bro. This is racism. And his lawyers gotta say call it for what it is. It's racism. It's no way y'all lock a dude up for a year. The government claimed he was a racketeering, sex trafficking. They said all this stuff this man was doing. The jury says not guilty, and the only thing they find him guilty of was paying for sex. And y'all telling me he can't get bail? Nah, nah. This racism. Yeah, they can appeal it, but this is racist, bro. Just like the judge allowed them to remove all those black men off the jury. The government removed every black man from the jury. And that was racist. And all these weirdos, jigs on YouTube, didn't say nothing about it. They helped promote it. And still he beat the cases. Suge Knight Cigar, the super chapter 2 piece, appreciate the love. It says Robert Kraft has escorts. What's the big deal? Of course, Robert Kraft have escorts, but Robert Kraft is white. Robert Kraft is white. So all the moral police that's out here saying that Diddy needs to be locked up behind bars are not going to say that about a guy like Robert Kraft. Of course not. Yeah, this is racist, bro. This is some straight racism. Right. He already gave this chick $20 million. And now this chick running around talking about keep Diddy locked up. He's a threat to my safety. How is he a threat to your safety? What if he paid you $20 million? If he wanted to offer you, he could have offered you and saved yourself $20 million. What is you talking about? He could offer you from behind bars. What is you saying? You saying he gonna get out and then come looking for you himself? Yeah, this is crazy, bro. This is straight racism. And anybody support this is a jig, a sellout jig. Straight racism, fam. Let's see something. Hold on. Let's see here. I'm answering these text messages, yo. Yeah, the judge denied this man bail. Denied this man's bail. Unbelievable. What's up with the blue? Blue, what it do? They denied this man's bail. Bro, they keeping this dude locked up illegally, bro. They literally acting like this man is some crazy gorilla or something. Like if he get out, he gonna destroy the streets of New York or something. This is unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. JM in the super chat, that 2-piece, appreciate the love. He says, worried they're gonna try to take Diddy out in prison. Yeah. Now that's what I'm worried about now. Exactly, bro. Now I'm worried about that. Now I'm worried about he might not make it home. Now I'm worried about he might not make it home, y'all. With the stuff they doing here, keeping him locked up. If I'm telling you right now, if you hear any reports of Diddy, it was a fight that broke out, a riot, or somebody attacked Diddy, I'm telling you right now, it was the government of the United States. The government took this dude out. I'm telling you, do not fall for no cap about some. It was a race war, or essays did it, and this and that. The Puerto Ricans, and if anything happened to this dude, the government of the United States did it. Because how they keeping him locked up right now after he just beat these serious charges is ridiculous. They would not be doing this. I guarantee you, if anybody else in the world had been found guilty of transporting prostitute to have sex with them, no way on planet Earth is they gonna keep them in prison, and not even for $50 million. No way, bro. They finna try to do something, bro. Suge Knight Cigar in the super chat, the 2-piece, appreciate the love, says her husband telling her to say that he said he's a simp. Yeah, of course he's a simp. Just like these simps on YouTube. Ross say, I hope the Trump can intervene. I hope so too, but I doubt it. Yeah, I hope Diddy make it, man. I think they finna try off dude, bro. They finna try off dude, man. I can't see why they would be keeping him locked up. For what reason? Why? Because Cassie on tape threatening to off people. She on tape threatening to off the sex workers. What are you talking? What is he going to do to Cassie? What is he going to do to Cassie if he get out that he can't do right now behind bars? You said that chick that lied on that baseball player for grape got no jail time, just a $300,000 lawsuit. That's man. That's what happens, bro. That's what they do. That's what they do. They need to change the laws on that. They need to change the laws on that. I feel you, Terrell. That's what I'm on, bro. This case been racist from the start, but then nobody want to call it for what it is. That's why I say these some new black people, bro. I don't know who these new ninjas is, bro. But this case been racist from the start, bro. The fact that they went to this man's house and raided it, had the news cameras there, they coming after the man's sons, talking about the sons was raping people, and they talking about Diddy messing with his mama. They talking about his daughters is 304s, and I mean they have painted this racist picture, and they got black folks to help them do it, which is crazy to me. They got black folks making up lies about this dude, spreading propaganda. None of this stuff was true. They even accused Diddy of doing something to Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx get out and say, "Man, that's a lie. Diddy ain't did nothing to me." Dudes come on YouTube talking about Jamie Foxx scared. He's scared to admit what happened to him. Let me see here. Kai Hype in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, "What couldn't he said? What couldn't he do before he was locked up?" To her, shaking my head. That's what I'm saying. Like if he was gonna do something to her, he could do it right now. He can snap his finger. His supporters can go do something to her. It ain't like people don't know where she live at. What y'all talking about? He a threat to her. This is crazy. Why don't the feds put her in the witness protection program or something then? How he a threat to her? So he can't be around his family for the holiday. This man been locked up, missed all the holidays, been locked up. Yeah, this judge, I'm telling you, I told y'all about this judge, bro. That judge a racist, dog. That Indian dude a racist. He been siding with the prosecution this whole time. And he proved everything when he let the prosecution get rid of that black juror. Got rid of that black male juror for no reason. Replaced him with a white dude. And Diddy still got off. Say she went in the chambers and begged on her knees. Yeah, that judge, this is his first big case. And so he easy they give judges with not a lot of experience, they put them on cases like this so they can be manipulated by the government. The government can bully them. You know, this is good for your career, this and that. Yeah. No, the judge ain't paid off, he just racist. He racist, bro. And the sellouts that support all this stuff is they full of it too. Yeah, they need to sue for sure. I ain't never seen a case where a dude get denied bail this many times, like he wasn't just out. The man was just out. He didn't do nothing to Cassie then. He knew he was going. Cassie was testifying against him. He knew all these people was testifying against him. He didn't do nothing to none of these people. Yet y'all keep acting like if he get out, he a danger to society. This is crazy, bro. Even though the jury said he not a danger to society, You gonna overrule that and say, yeah, nah, I ain't letting them out. I can't do it. Can't even do it. So basically, at this point, who knows if that judge is sentencing Diddy? That judge, man, look, if that judge is sentencing Diddy, he just denied this man bail, bruh. Ain't no telling what this dude gonna do now. Ain't no telling what this dude gonna do. But regardless of what happened, bro, this situation right here is finna change the game. Diddy's his team is gonna have a lawsuit on their hands. They gonna have rounds for appeal because what this judge is setting a new precedent, right? Because you can't have a dude next month who get accused of the same thing and then let him out on bail. You can't do it. You can't. You keeping Diddy locked up, so you gonna have to make this make sense to prove that it ain't racist or it ain't personal. So now what? Everybody who get caught with a prostitute gonna have to stay locked up because they're a threat to society. What are you talking about? Yeah, you say you seen Gloria Albright. Yeah, Blue. Absolutely, Blue Blood. Dude should be scared. Yep, absolutely. Dude should definitely be scared right now because this is, bro, they just doing whatever they want to do. The jury just said the man didn't force nobody to do nothing, not guilty. And the judge is saying, nah, I'm going to keep him in because people say he a threat. He a threat. So, yeah, Diddy got to be careful, bro. I'm telling y'all right now, if anything happened to this dude locked up, I'm telling you right now, man, the government of the United States killed that dude, man. If anything happened to him, they did it. The government of the United States did it. And the judge is in on it. They got this man passport. They got his plane seized. Uh, uh, his lawyer was asking for bail and for him to have to be able to live in his house in Miami until sentencing. They say no because he could be a threat to his alleged victims. What victims? What victims? The jury just said it ain't no victims. The jury just said it ain't no victims. So how are you gonna overrule it and say he a threat to victims? What victims? Only to black dudes, bro. I swear. Only in America, only to black people can a jury say you not guilty, but you still be guilty. Only in America to black people can the jury say ain't no victims. They all agreed. They all was guilty of doing this stuff. Nah, I hear what you're saying, but I still think that they scared of him. So nah, we can't. Yeah, these willing participants. So now this man locked up, still locked up. They gon' man. I hope they don't try to do nothing to this dude, man. I swear, bro. Yeah, they got his kids' passport, but his kids can't even go nowhere. Crazy stuff, bro. They had it all mapped out that they was gonna take this dude money, take his house, all his assets, and leave his family straight broke. That's what they thought was gonna happen. And now they mad because the jury said no, I don't think so. So now they mad. And they want to keep this dude locked up illegally. Denied this man bail, bro. This is some of the most disgusting stuff I've ever seen in my life, bro. The Abercrombie and French people, these people got out. They didn't even. I don't even think they set one foot in jail. As soon as they got locked up for messing with all them boys, the people say, all right, $5 million bill, go on about your business somewhere. Go on, we'll see y'all in a couple months when the trials start. None of these jig YouTube channels had nothing to say about it. They had nothing to say about it. Nobody called out the racism. Yeah, Diddy poses a threat to women, even though the jury say he don't. Man, this is crazy, bro. This is unbelievable. Sentencing can be 2 months from now, whatever. Sentencing can be 2 months from now. But the fact, this is why Diddy got grounds for appeal in the lawsuit. Cassie's case was already, he was found not guilty. He was found not guilty for sex trafficking Cassie and forcing her to do anything. So Cassie's opinion shouldn't matter to the judge. The fact that the judge considered Cassie's opinion when the jury found Diddy not guilty of forcing her to do anything is ridiculous. Why is the judge talking to Cassie? Why is he listening to Cassie? She's not a victim anymore. The jury says she's not a victim. So the judge has no business listening to her. But that's the laws, man. That's the pretty girl privilege. That's what they call it, pretty girl privilege. When you're a pretty girl, you get privileges like that. If Cassie looked like Daffy Duck, wouldn't nobody be talking about Cassie? CNN, I told you about CNN, bro. CNN has been behind this Diddy smear campaign from the jump. The FBI leaked the hotel tape of Diddy beating up Cassie in the hotel. CNN was the first one to break that story. CNN got some secret tape of Diddy's son on a boat trying to have relations with some girl, and they tried to twist it into like something else. CNN is bro, has been a part of this from the jump. Yeah, Winston. Yeah, her opinion shouldn't matter. Once the jury say that she was not a victim, her opinion does not matter at any point. At this point, she was a willing participant in all of these acts, so she cannot come out and say and have an opinion. Oh, I don't think he should be able to get out. Yeah, this is crazy, bro. Yeah, so his lawyer's gonna appeal it again. But this judge is trying to prove a point. This judge has been on the prosecution side the whole time, bro, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? The fact that judge allowed the prosecution to get rid of every black male juror, bro, and nobody stopped to say, hey, man, it's kind of racist. The fact that nobody said nothing about that tell me everything I need to know about this judge, bro. This Indian dude, man. So you already know what time it is with him. You know how it is. They hate black people anyway. Yeah, this is some illegal mess, bro. If anything happened to Diddy, he did not off himself. It wasn't I'm telling you right now, it's the government. Anything happened to this dude, the government did it. Because there ain't no reason for this dude to still be locked up. None. What he gonna do? What is he gonna do if you let him out on bail that he couldn't have done before he got locked up? He knew Cassie was testifying against him. He knew the feds was investigating him. What is he gonna do when he get out that he couldn't have already done? It might have something to do with the Ciroc lawsuit. I'm not sure, but I know Cassie. The fact that this 304, this little dusty 304, got this much power is disgusting. Yeah, guilty for paying for sex. And because this man is then paid a 304 to have relations, he can't get out and go spend time with his family. He gotta be locked up. But wait till the next white dude get caught up in a scandal like this, and watch how the media blow over it. Watch how it ain't no Gloria Albright. Watch how the CNN ain't talking about it. On your favorite YouTube jig ain't gonna be talking about it. Nobody gonna talk about it. It's gonna blow over like it's no big deal. Now all of a sudden, when it happened to some white folks, they gonna act like it's no big deal. But with this dude, they go all this stuff that ain't never been proven. They literally punishing this dude for something that ain't even been proven. Fake stories, ninja gossip. He a threat to Cassie, even though the jury said he ain't. He's such a threat to you, but you cheated on your husband to go back with the dude who's such a threat to you. You sit up in the courtroom and say and hesitate to say if you even love the man or not. But now he a threat to you. Of course, they're taking it more serious than Epstein. Diddy is the scapegoat for Epstein. See, just 2 weeks ago, the richest man in the world. Just 2 weeks ago, the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, accused the president of the United States of being on the Epstein list, and your favorite YouTube jigs ain't even talking about it. They talking about Diddy. Why? Why that story disappeared? Why CNN ain't doing round-the-clock coverage of the Epstein list and Donald Trump and why? Why? Because like I've been telling you, and I've been the only one telling y'all this for years on this YouTube, in America, they need a black villain at all times, bro. I don't care what it is. It could be in boxing, sports in general. It could be anything, bro. America needs a black villain at all times. Every time white folk get caught up doing something they ain't got no business doing, they give you a black villain and everybody shifts their attention to the black person and talk about it forever. Even black people do it. Just facts. Tell me I'm lying. Every time. Because one thing that irritates me the most is you can't be out here acting like you care about the kids and you care about this and that and I got this moral high ground and I'm this and I'm that and putting yourself on this top of some moral mountain and then totally ignore the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church is one of the most corrupt institutions the world has ever seen in the history of the world. If the Catholic Church was run by black folks, this thing would have been, the FBI would have shut it down. They'd have locked them up, locked everybody up, just like they did Malachi York now. The Catholic Church has been able to operate with immunity. These people have been able to mess with kids over and over again constantly. The Catholic Church just settled $2 billion lawsuit. $2 billion worth of settlements just in LA. $2 billion just in California, bro. For messing with babies. And your favorite YouTube jigs ain't talking about it. That's a huge story. Brother in the chat say Garth Brooks. Yeah, of course they ain't gonna talk about Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks, the greatest country singer of all time. He got great cases against him. Why your favorite YouTube jigs ain't talking about him? Why they ain't talking about him? Todd French 600 in the super chat with that 2-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He says, wow, they are about to set an awful precedent now. Yeah. Yep. Diddy should sue. His team should sue. They need to appeal. They need to sue the government because if the jury just said he did not force Cassie to do anything. If they found him not guilty of that, then the judge, Cassie has no say so in this man's future. And the fact that Cassie can still dictate this man's future when he was found not guilty of that is ridiculous. I told y'all, but this is about this 304. It's been about this 304 Cassie. And I try to tell y'all this from the beginning. Go back to my original videos about Diddy. I told y'all this is about Cassie. Everybody else telling you, nah, man, the feds got tapes of him messing with kids. Nah, man, the fed, he was lacing the baby oil with all kind of narcotics. Nah, man, Diddy, man, he been offing people and murking people, man, and he did this and that, and he got rid of his baby mama, and he did all this ninja gossip. Y'all been talking about. Kai Hype in the super chat with the 5 piece. He says, I guess if he was totally innocent, she would have gotten a restraining order. Right. It's crazy, man. Nuts. Yeah, buddy. This is America. This is America, ladies and gents. This is what they do to black folks, black men in general. So this is the injustice system. And like I said, I'm going to say it again. Hopefully Diddy get out, man. Hopefully get out. They're going to appeal this. But if anything happens to this brother while he locked up, the government of the United States did it. Don't let nobody tell you no different. He didn't off himself. It wasn't no fight about food or commissary or none of that mess. I just got a bad feeling about this now, bro. I was excited to see him get out, but the fact that they denied bail, I think they finna try to do something to the dude, bro. And they're gonna say he did it to himself or some crazy mess. So y'all just be on the lookout for that, man. But I'm finna get up out of here. 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash the like button, share the video. I'm up out of here, deuces.